Yo, e aí bros e brositas, beleza? Aqui é o Kaizit e sejam muito bem-vindos a mais uma aventura de Hellblade, SENUA'S Sacrifice. Terminamos aqui no último episódio, deixa eu ver se a gente tem que ir pra esquerda ou direita. Vamos pra cá pra ver, vai. A gente tem que encontrar os próximos pontos ali, não sei se eu já li aquilo ali. Vamos ver se é pra cá. Acho que é pra aquela pedra azul, acho. Brosada, desde já agradecendo aí, mano, a presença de todos, tá? Muito obrigado aí. Todo mundo que tá assistindo. Eu já falei com ele aqui. Já. Agradecendo todo mundo que tá assistindo, que tá comentando, compartilhando, que tá dando aquela força aqui, principalmente nessa série, que ela não é muito bem aceita no canal, tá? Se você tá aqui assistindo sempre o vídeo todinho, cara, saiba que você mora no meu coração, cara. Muito obrigado, tá? Por que ela não tá correndo, cara? Ah, agora tá.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... What is this place? It's creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This has to be wrong.
As outras estão mandando voltar, ele tá errado, isso deve estar errado.
Dillion. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to see it and then you will. It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillion will help. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillion and the others. But the water... She could taste the rot.
Os corpos.
No one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing.
Shhh.
And they knew that she was not like them.
Opa, pera aí, que tem um portal aqui. Ah. Você acha que me engana, não é mesmo? A ponte está quebrada. Beleza, vamos consertar com o nosso poder aqui. Caso pode ver a luz, encontre ela. Certo. Cara, esse jogo ele tem muito o efeito que realmente eu não sei se eu deveria dizer doença, cara. A condição, né? Distúrbio mental, talvez, da psicose. Tem hora que eu quero prestar atenção a algumas coisas no jogo e as vozes ficam... E é interessante que, como eu tô com o fone, às vezes você escuta do lado direito, às vezes do lado esquerdo, e dá a impressão que realmente são pessoas que estão ali no seu ouvido. Aí tem hora que enche o saco, tá ligado? Aí você diz, sai daqui, desgraça! Imagina a cena falando, sai daqui, miséria! Ora, tem alguma coisa diferente tem aqui, ó. Ah, peraí. Ah, tá. Certo, peraí. Daqui pra cá tem alguma coisa diferente? Deixa eu dar uma olhada, né? Não tem. Tem uma porta ali com X vermelho. Eu acho que é por aqui mesmo. Agora Ah, peraí, tem que... Tá, vamos por ali.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Ok, aqui eu não tô vendo nenhuma diferença. Tá, mas por qual motivo que ele vai fechar aquela porta e deixar ali ainda? Eu acho que era pra quebrar isso aqui, não? Ah. Ha! Dillion, my love, cadê você? Ixi. Será que isso aqui é a tribo dela? Será? Que da hora ela reage nas músicas, ó. Ih, rapaz.
Come to me. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you
Where
are.
is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus on the runes. Focus the runes. What's that sound? Dillion! They're coming for me! You're dying, are you? See, there's too much. Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you right. What's that noise? You can hear Dillion. It's Dillion. Go to him. Dillion. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
É, rapaz, aquele vai me matar? Ei, João, tá vermelho, corre, João. Vai pra onde?
It's close, move away. Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Run. Focus. Find it. Focus. Run.
Para de gritar. Vai. Vai. Achei? Nossa. Peraí. Oh, droga. Nossa senhora, nem sei o que é isso, cara. Eu acho que a gente tem que... Cala a boca. Acho que a gente... Vamos tentar despistar. Ixi. Mano, que droga é essa, velho? Agora deu bom. Eu tenho que voltar lá. Nossa, sai. Eu não sei se deu, não. Deu? Não, já deu. Ó, estão se chamando Senua'S. Tá, pera aí, a gente tem que... Ok. Sai. Tá, tem que procurar a luz. Luz. Nossa, é um labirinto. Opa, tem mais aqui? Ah, você que tem aqui, velho. Follow the light. Ah, filho, só seguir a luz aí, João. Vai. Boa. Follow the light, filho. Oh, droga. É esse? Não, esse já... Qual que fala? Ah, o Pzinho, P. Vamos por aqui. Passou. Follow the light, follow the light. Aqui, ó.
The light. Go towards it. Focus. Focus. Look.
Focus. Boa. Você precisa encontrar uma saída, saia. Procura a luz, procura a luz. Sai de pra onde, cara? Ixi, eu pensei que era por ali. Agora deu bom. Oh, crap. Ah, tem que... vai. Ah, filho.
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Que lindo, cara.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
Vamos lá, vamos achar outra. Cada pedra dessa traz uma memória dela, né? Tem mais ali pra frente, ó. Outra.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Bora ver qual é a próxima memória de Senua. Olha ele ali, Dillion. Dillion, my love, I'm coming.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Sen?
Ah, deixa comigo. Kaizitio resolve.
Face. What is it? What does it see? Get closer. It's here to watch you fail again. Don't fail.
Ok, tem alguma coisa. O controle tá vibrando aqui.
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the mask. You don't know what will happen if you touch it. Be careful. You want to see what the mask sees. No.
Não olha através disso. Bora.
Through it. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another
É a mesma coisa, mas diferente. Tem mais luz e a ponte está restaurada. Ha. Certo, aqui tem um portão. Isso aqui mais uma história.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
A máscara agora tá olhando pra ali, ó. Provavelmente eu vou precisar habilitar alguma coisa ali. Ok, a gente tem que achar um ponto ali, né?
Dillion, we're here. Dillion, we're nearly here.
Você precisa encontrar as runas para encontrar Dillion. Ok. Aqui não dá para abrir, né? Eu acho. Tá trancado. Ok, tudo trancado. Provavelmente a gente tem que ativar a máscara lá também, né? Vamos ver. Ok. É, mas aí a ponte está quebrada. Como é? Em teoria eu deveria ir por lá e baixar isso aqui. Só que eu acho que ali tá quebrado, né? Deixa eu confirmar. Ah não, tá não, tá de boa. É, tem que fazer isso mesmo. Show! Já temos a pontinha. Agora vem aqui. Show! Focus. Dá pra passar aqui, será? Não. Ele está no mundo das trevas. Tá, tem uma parada aqui, ó.
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glow. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Eu acho que o símbolo tá ali, só que tem que ver de fora, eu acho. Vai, bora.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not unused.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Eu fico prestando muita atenção nessas vozes, cara.
Not in this world.
Tá, não pode ir lá em cima nesse mundo. Provavelmente eu tenho que desativar alguma das máscaras para isso aqui estar aberto.
He was the only one that really loved him.
Ah, rapaz. Nossa, 2000 anos depois. Ué.
He saw that she was strong. Senua, you've got it. He cared in a way that nobody else did. He's gone. He's in the
Certo, a gente conseguiu. Então o portão lá da frente vai abrir agora. Só que a gente tem que abrir o mundo dos mortos aqui. Ok, o portão aqui agora vai abrir.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him?
Ok.
Where are you taking him? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up
A
there.
gente tem que reparar o que é a escada ali, né?
But you're nearly there. Just find the way.
Show. Tem mais uma história aqui.
What happens to the things you love?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Não é por nada não, mas eu tô achando que isso aqui é um local de treta, hein?
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror...
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillion, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Ok, vamos dar uma subidinha aqui pra ver.
He led you astray. Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
Ah, achei.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the dark. No time for this. Speed up. These traps mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
Cara, tem hora que dá uma canseira desse monte de voz, sério mesmo. Opa, opa, opa. Será que tem que afastar mais? Ah! Ok. Falta só o Szinho agora.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hand? Do you remember the way he felt?
Certo. Ok. Ah. Ok. Aí de novo eu ativo aqui.
You are guilty.
Show. Aí agora a gente pode vir pra cá. Só que... Não, né? Por aqui no caso. Coisinha de sabe, rapaz. Dos puzzles aí, fi.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Eu acho que vai ter treta antes da gente passar pelo portão ali, hein?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him.
Ih, cortou o texto, foi mouse. Vai vir treta agora. Não é possível, vai ter um episódio todo sem batalha. Ah, ali tem. Eu lembro, nessa ponta tem. E eu acho até que é meio tenso.
Dillion!
Vou nada, se ele dissesse, bora, tem coxinha, até que aí, é. Ah, até a churrumina aí achou graça.
Looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinval. I guess he took after his father, the chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Sit. Quicker.
Segura a cena.
It's not safe. You're going to fall. Careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Yeah! Que isso?
Senua, Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight?
Ih, rapaz,
You
trava
give
aqui.
up the beautiful world thing. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Tadinha, velho.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory.
É, cara,
Every
é.
time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you
É sempre muito imersivo os diálogos, cara. Eu vou sempre falar isso.
take you from the
É
inside.
muito imersivo.
They want to kill
Bom, mas deu nosso tempo aí. Eu pensei que ia ter pelo menos um bossinho aqui, cara.
on your soul. They want
Mas eu acho que tá perto da gente juntar as memórias tudo.
the memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Eu acho que tá. Bom, mas isso vai ficar pro próximo episódio, tá, brosada? Muito obrigado se você assistiu do começo ao fim, cara, sem pular nada. Você assistiu todinho. Muito obrigado de coração, tá? Pra completar, não esquece dos 3 Cs. Curte, comenta, compartilha, que isso ajuda gigante. Vai fortalecer muito o canal, cara. Muito obrigado, tá? E se você for novo aqui no canal do Kaizit, curtiu o conteúdo até aqui, quiser acompanhar os próximos, claro. Muitos jogos mod ilícita de sobrevivência aí. Não se esquece de se inscrever e ativar o sininho, tá? E é isso aí. Esse aqui vai ficar pro próximo episódio. Brositas, muito obrigado, cara, de coração, por me acompanhar até aqui. Grande cheiro no coração, valeu. Até a próxima. Valeu.